administration seems to have a weird kink where they get off on just making sure we know how utterly out of touch they are. And nobody's better at expressing that kink than that guy, Scott Bessent, who decided to give people, millions of Americans, more unsolicited parenting advice. Take a look.
To all the moms and dads out there that are watching right now, they should sign up now, right, for Trump accounts during this tax season?
We've already had, just in the past few days, 500,000 families sign up. We believe there are about 25 million who are eligible. So go on the IRS website. It's Form 4547, and everyone should do it. And it's a great way, because you can also, if relatives, rather than giving a toy for a birthday, for a holiday, they can contribute to these accounts. I think we're going to see a substantial drop in people playing the lottery, because you've won the lottery.
Right.
You've got $1,000, and the power of compound interest, families can add to that. So this is really a new kind of philanthropy.
Oh, yeah, this feels so philanthropic. This is definitely about the well-being of Americans, and definitely the young. It's not going to be used to utterly devastate the social safety net and leave all of us worse off than we were. Never that. But let's focus on the most important substance of this. That dude stands like the most out of touch Billy. It's like he's never worn a t-shirt. Like, that's the vibe I get off of him, actually. Why is he doing these interviews? This is supposed to be a populist movement. Bessent, you're ruining it. So anyway, his advice is, for the next 18 years, your kids shouldn't have any toys. Instead, just deposit money in this account. And then if you do that, if you deprive them of even a second of pleasure or entertainment, then in 18 years, they can have a year's worth of college tuition. Huzzah! Yay. They're acting as if this is going to be way more world-changing and life-building than it's actually going to be. Should you invest in your kid's future? Yes, you should. And you know where you can do that? The wide variety of investment vehicles they already have for kids, including, by the way, what is it, 527s or whatever? Those are the tax-incentivized education savings. They already have that at this point. Look, if you could get a free $1,000 or whatever with your Trump account, then sure, take the $1,000. Okay, fine, I guess. But if enough people sign up and they use that as an excuse to get rid of Social Security, as we'll get into, then that is far worse than not having $1,000 to begin with. And by the way, spare a little bit of empathy for like a conservative who's like super into this MAGA stuff and like pays attention to all the advice they give. Because what the hell are you supposed to do with the contradictory advice you get? So you listen to Scott Bessent, and he says, don't worry about anything right now. It's all about saving for the future. You don't need toys. You don't need clothes. You don't need nothing. Just put it in an account, let it grow, save. And then you turn to Elon Musk, and he says, don't save a goddamn cent. You won't need to, because in 20 years, we're all going to have billions. We're all going to have everything. There's no point in investing at all, which, by the way, is an interesting message to put out there for a guy whose net worth is entirely based on investments. But also, so what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do with our money? It's a trick question. We don't have any because the economy is so messed up. But anyway, my belief is that they're both lying, actually. Neither of them actually care about you. And so, look, with this new account, family members can contribute up to $5,000 per year if they're lucky enough to have it, what with the tariffs and all. And so, and it can grow until they're 18, and then they can use it on something. So, yes, that's good, but there's already so many accounts like that. That is not solving the cost of groceries. That is not solving inflation. That's not getting rid of the tariffs. It's another distraction. That's what it is. Now, let's turn to a little bit of Donald Trump talking about this policy.
Decades from now, I believe the Trump accounts will be remembered as one of the most transformative policy innovations of all time. And I've done a lot of them. The tax cuts, we've done a lot of them, more than I think anybody. And I think this is going to be one of the most outstanding. I'm officially calling on all employers all across America to follow the lead of many of these amazing companies and make matching Trump account contributions to benefit for the American worker, and they're going to benefit the American worker so much. This morning, I'm also pleased to announce that Visa is creating a brand new platform which will allow credit card holders to deposit their cashback rewards directly into Trump accounts. That's a big deal.
Oh, well, if you're asking employers to voluntarily give up more money, then I think it's problem solved. We should have thought of that before. Biden probably should have asked them to just give us money. That would have definitely worked. My God. He's so self-congratulatory. This is not going to solve all of our problems. It's fine. Good. By the way, you know what this is? And again, it's the same as every proposal they have. It's a massive influx of money to the stock market. That's all it is. By the way, like he'd previously said, he's going to give you a check, right? You're going to get a doggy check. You're going to get a $2,000 stimulus check. Now it's your kid is going to get $1,000 deposited into an account that they can't take out for 18 years. So what happens? It's $1,000 in taxpayer money that goes into the stock market. The kid doesn't get it for 18 years. You know who does do well? The shareholders of the companies that get new investments thanks to this. Isn't it amazing that they always profit immediately and we profit hypothetically? That's always how it works, assuming we even profit at all. Because as Kevin O'Leary described, the Trump accounts are better than Social Security. And I feel like that's probably a thing you're going to hear a lot, because this is not about enriching the next generation. This is about replacing your health insurance with health savings accounts, replacing Social Security with the Trump accounts. All of it is not going to be protected by the United States government. Nothing is going to be guaranteed. You're going to get a couple of bucks or whatever. You throw it into buying Tesla stock and good luck to you. That is their strategy on literally everything. When your company is growing fast, damage control is essential, especially in order fulfillment. Before ShipStation, we'd spend hours tracking orders and following up with customers. Now, our team has cut that time in half. With ShipStation, you can basically let your shipping go on autopilot because it's just that easy now. The problem is usually too many disconnected tools. ShipStation solves that core problem. It's an intelligence-driven platform that brings order management, rate shopping, inventory, returns, and analytics all into one place. Connect to over 200 sales channels. And instead of 5 to 7 confusing apps, you've got just one command center. And here's the best feature. It compares rates from USPS, UPS, and FedEx, including your negotiated discounts, to find the best option for every order with savings up to 90% off. Already have carrier rates? Bring them. Keep your discounts and add ShipStation's automation. Set up rules once, and ShipStation picks the best carrier, finds the best rate, prints labels in bulk, and even sends tracking updates. Those tracking updates alone cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Plus, their returns management and analytics show you exactly what's coming back and where you can optimize. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features, no credit card needed. Go to ShipStation.com and use code DAMAGE for 60 days for free. 60 days gives you plenty of time to see exactly how much time and money you're saving on every shipment. That's ShipStation.com, code DAMAGE. ShipStation.com, code DAMAGE. If you enjoyed that, then make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming a member. So you're probably wondering, why would I do that? Well, when you do that, you get access to bonus content that I make every single week, and it's a lot of fun. You get custom emojis and more. If you join at tier 3, by the way, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself. And you'll get all that going forward, but you'll also unlock years of the back catalog that is literally 100 or more bonus clips and top 10 lists and debates and more. So what are you waiting for?